M0FXB, welcome to my channel and the videos about the RETEVIS RT72, BAOFENG 702, DMR, UHF, VHF and analog radio. Please enjoy the content. 7.3.
FXB, just a quick review. I've not had this radio long, maybe a couple of hours, and I've been playing around with the code plug. So this is the BAOFENG 1702 or BAOFENG, and I think it looks exactly the same as the RT72, and I've got it on its side because the screen's very bright. So it's a VHF UHF dual band radio. You've got the facility here to go A and B band, DMR, and then it's programmed using a code plug. So we've got at the moment it's connected to my All-Star node. So I'll just show you the radio. So you've got your PTT here, programmable buttons 1, 2, and then a red one on the top, which I haven't done yet. The very neat thing about this radio is that when you take the side off, you have the usual connector here for like headphones and earphone jacks for programming as well, and programming lead, but also you have a micro USB. And now that is very handy because normally you couldn't program one of these type radios with a micro USB, but you can with this, and I've tested it, and I'm doing lots of videos showing that. So for me, this radio, I mean, I got it for a bargain price. It was selling on eBay sort of end of September 2021 for 40 quid delivered. So how can you resist that? It's not the original antenna. I've just took the BAOFENG antenna off. So I've got DMR in here. I'll just show you the battery. Nice big battery on it. To get the battery off, you just clip it down here and it slides down. The actual, there you go. There's the battery there. Nice big battery, 22 milliamp hours, and it works good. And there's the back of the radio. So it just sort of slides up and then clicks into place, like so. I'm gonna break it doing this review. But to get it off, you pull this little tab down, and then yeah, your belt clip and your wrist strap. So I'll just show you what the audio sounds like.
Paul, you sound a bit echoey there, mate. Just wondered if you were in an empty room or away from the mic or a desk mic.
I can tell you it sounds as good as any other radio I've got.
Just saying hello to you there, Paul.
So that's, we've programmed some memory channels here, and the code plug, yeah, you've got to learn any code plug. It's alright, I'll just turn it off and then turn it back on, so you know how long it takes. It tends to come back on wherever it was being used last.
My radio room, and I need to put a call.
So that's my All-Star node there, the homemade one I've got. So we'll just go, I've only put a few channels in, but if I see if I can get to my DMR channel. Right, this is on my open spot 3. So that sounded okay. So we're still trying to get the CSV in there. I have loaded it using the system advertised, but it didn't work. So if you look at contacts here, contacts, click OK. That's the contacts I've created myself. But if you go down to, we need to get off this views channel, otherwise we're going to keep getting interrupted. So let's go back. I'll go up a few channels. There you go. Then we go menu, contacts. So click OK, and go down to view CSV, and look, it says empty. So I'm not sure what I've done wrong, but I will work out how to get them in there. Back. But to me it works great. If you want the B band, you select this knob. Like I said, each knob is programmable in the code plug anyway, and we can put the, say, my B band on my All-Star and my A band on my DMR. As far as I can see, it doesn't receive the same, at the same time. It's one or the other. So you've got the All-Star node now.
Right. And I enjoyed it like it was
But it's still, for the price, I think it's very good value. Now look at this for GPS. So up here, you've got the GPS, it says G, okay? So we go menu. Let's have a look now where we can find it. Settings, radio settings. The backlight does come on permanent. Let me just find the menu for the GPS. Yeah, so basically go menu, go down to settings, then go radio settings, and then go all the way down to number 14, and you'll find GPS. GPS is on, and you go select to number 2, and it will give you your position, and that is my position, and that is roughly it. You know, they're never perfectly accurate, but that's quite good. And it even got altitude is listed there, which I never expected to get that. So the GPS does work. I'm not sure how it works if you want to transmit on DMR and get it onto GB3FI. I'm not sure. So then it has got some scan functions here: scan switch and scan list, which I haven't really put a proper code plug on this. Zones, yeah, I've created a couple of zones. You know what it's like. You have a zone and then you put your channels into a zone. That's basic for things. You can send text messages. Look, there's some the usual type things. Menu, call log, missed answer. That's for calling people direct using the DMR system. Call log settings. Okay, so radio info. Let's have a quick look at this now. The radio, there's me call sign and my ID, and then the firmware. And this firmware seems good because it's got rid of some quirks. So you can version 0.1.004. You can turn the volume down to 0, and this was a complaint about other people that have got this radio. Also, it looks like you can program it from the radio. So you go menu, go to settings, and look, you've got a thing here, number 3, program radio. And if you go through it, number 1 is the receive frequency, TX frequency, timer, TX contact, so you can select one of your contacts, color code, you can change the color code, time slot, color code 1 or 2, and then you can change your radio ID. So, oh my god, 23414 37. Good job, I know it. DMR number. So to me, you can program the radio. Let's just go back to settings, program radio. So once you've got all that in there, not really sure how to save that, but you can put it in there for definite. Okay, right. So, see if I can show you anything else. I think that's about it. So for me, as a person that's used this, and I do say this is a budget radio, if you're an enthusiast and you don't want to spend loads of money, I think this is an excellent choice. I have great fun with this radio, literally hours and hours playing around with a code plug and the actual radio itself. And I've only just had it for an hour, and I just think it's been great fun, and probably cheaper than going to McDonald's with the family. So 7.3, all the best. Right, just a silly one to fit in the strap. We've fitted the belt clip. Now it's the strap. So I think the easiest way is push the clip here. The battery slides towards you, and then the sort of hole for the strap is. Let's get the antenna out of the way. It's a bit hidden actually. It's sort of there. Look, see it? See, it's hard to see. It's sort of. It would have made sense that I fit it before the actual belt clip, because it will slide up here. But we have already fitted the belt clip, and that was really fiddly. So we're just gonna try to keep this in focus. It's gonna stay focused. Right, I'm gonna go. Shows up better on camera, doesn't it? Poke it through that gap there. Need something thin. Got this sort of screwdriver. I don't want to scratch the actual radio. There you are. Caught it. Like so. So then we can just tuck it through here. There you go. See that? I think that's okay. Will that stop the battery from going on though? Have I been silly or done something silly? But to me, that's the best place for it. But maybe I'm wrong actually. Let's just slide the battery back on. Remember, it sort of clips into place. Slide it in, it sort of clips. Oh no, it seems fine. Doesn't seem like it's getting in the way of anything. Well, you're not going to, it's only got to hold the weight of the radio. So there you go. One wrist strap fitting, and then there's the belt clip. The screws get through there. That was quite fiddly, but doable. Put the radio back on. But so far, very pleased with what I've got for £39. And let's just show you the charger, which I haven't actually looked at yet. Charger, look at that, come on. £39. How can they do that for £39? It's literally impossible. So 7.3, all the best. Okay, so we're just looking at the charger. So mine, UK, it came with a proper UK plug, which I'm pleased about. There's the, the plug. It's in the charger already. Let's just take it out. It's that very solid feeling. And yes, you can just put the battery in. And look, the handy thing is, they've actually got the charging thing that you plug into on top. I like that. Nice and easy. I think that's well thought through. So let's plug it in to my UK supply. This is the BAOFENG 1702, same as the RT72. It's a budget radio. So look, so when it's charging, it shows up red. Let's take it out. When it's fully charged, it will be green. Plug it in, look, it's drawing a supply. So there you are. And just to show you it charges the battery, we'll just click the button here. The battery, just push it down and the whole thing slides off, but not the belt clip, that stays on. And then look, charger goes in and it's charging. So you could have a spare battery. I'm sure they're not expensive. Probably makes more sense just to buy a whole spare radio, I think. 7.4 volt, 2200 milliamps. So that's the battery there, and we'll just put it back on. Just slide from the bottom, and it's just sort of the bottom. There is a little switch at the bottom here. Clip that, and then to charge it up. There you go. Excellent. Very pleased with that. Very good quality device as well. 7.3.